Hey everyone, I wanted to do a response to David's video that he made on the Scenarios USA YouTube channel about our favorite teachers. And he talked about his favorite teacher a little bit. And I want to do the same thing in this video. And before we go on, yes, I am vlogging in my bathroom. This is my shower. This was the only place where we had halfway decent lighting because it's like 8 o'clock at night and it's really dark. So the place where I normally film, my living room, is not going to have good lighting. So I decided to film in here. So anyway, okay, I was thinking about this after he made his video. I knew I wanted to do a response, but as I thought about like teachers I've had in the past, there were a few that really did stick out in my mind that have had an impact on me. And then I thought, wow, like these are just really awesome, badass people. And some of those have been like actual teachers I've had in high school. And some of those have been teachers I've had in like various programs and projects that I've done. And some have been just like people I haven't met who I maybe follow on the internet or who I read about in various media sources. But there wasn't really anyone that I was like, yes, that is the person. That is the best teacher I've ever had. There just like really wasn't that resonation with me. And I decided to think a little more about it. And I think a lot of that reason has to do with the fact that I am a very introverted person. And I do connect with people. I do enjoy interactions with people. And I can definitely have extroverted tendencies. And anyone that has interacted with me in real life probably knows what I'm talking about. But really, for the most part, I am an introvert. And I do enjoy time by myself. I'm a very reflective person. I take in a lot of information and people and things going on around me and assess it. So even if I'm like in the situation, I'm very much like in my own mind. And that's just the kind of person I am. And too much social time gives me a little bit of anxiety and isn't exactly my favorite thing in the world. I do need to have that alone Erin time to just be Erin and, you know, spend time with myself and thinking and reflecting and doing Erin-like activities. So with all that being said, I decided that my favorite teacher is books. And I know that's kind of a weird answer, but really, I mean it because most of the information that I've learned, I've read in some kind of a book. And most of the things that have inspired me in my life have come from books, and the things I'm passionate about, I read about all the time. And even besides that, I'm just always reading, and reading has been like one of those things in my life that I'm just really connected to. And I read a lot. I read probably somewhere about 200 books a year. They're not all really long, but I read like that much. I read all the time. And it's something that I've just really taken to, and it's a very safe space for me. So whenever I have like questions or things I want to work out about myself, I always go to books. I always look for books on the topic and read the books and think about the information and reflect on how it relates to myself and assess it and think critically about it and then go read another book on it. Like that's kind of my process. And I tend to get involved in real life situations involving the things I'm reading about after I read about them. So like first I get inspired by something that I read about, and then I read a shitload of information on it, and then I seek out real life situations and spaces to explore it more. That is really why I think books have been the ultimate teacher for me, is because that has really been where I've gone to grow as a person and to learn about new things. And I've let books be that teacher for me. And in a lot of ways, I've opened myself up to books. And we've created this like awesome little relationship. So that is my answer. And I would love to hear who or what your favorite teacher is. So go ahead and tell me in the comments, or make a video response, or do something on Tumblr that's a response. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week.